All right, Qam Yasharahla. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Qam Yasharahla, double honors to the apostles and elders of great wisdom, peace and salutation to you, Qam. I was just pushing the truth in love, sincerity, and in charity with all humility. This is the brother Yashawan from the GMS Bombers Camp. Back there with another brief lesson. Okay. The name of this lesson is entitled Two-Thirds Would Always Look at the Elect Sideways as though they are crazy. Okay, 2/3 of the nation of Israel will always look at the elect of the nation of Israel sideways. All right. Now, if you're seeing a lot of videos coming out with Israelites coming up against the truth, trying to save Esau, Edom. Okay, these Israelites in that Gentile state of mind, okay, they really lost. All right, they are really lost. Okay, they discontinued from who they are. They denounce who they are. Many of them say they are not no Israelites, and saying that we, the people of the Most High, are not Israelites. And a lot of them talk, but Esau, Edom is not the so-called white man. That's them saving Massa. All right. So they will always look at us like we crazy. You see? And when you really look at it, they are of the world. So therefore, we are not of the world. So, of course, they will look at us as we crazy. Scripture tell you be in the world, but be not of the world. Okay? We living in the world, in this world, underneath this rulership, where we're not gonna do, okay, certain things, what is required of us not to do. Okay? So, hey, when we tell our people what is right, they can't sit behind their backs. Okay? And they look at you being crazy. Especially on the jobs. On our jobs. Okay, we tell one this or we tell one that. They will, cast it down. And for the most part, they will try to bring in their peers or their other co-workers to hear what you got to say. Right? And then it will sound crazy. It will sound crazy to them. And it will sound crazy to their peers. But we don't be discouraged, because we know one out of that is going to say, yeah, he making sense. You see? But we know how the scripture go. All right? And what the scripture says. Okay? That same one what may believe. Okay? Those around him that do not believe will cause him, well, basically choke that out of him. Okay? So yeah, man, 2 Corinthians 2:17. All right? 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 17. All right? It tells us, right? Salakia. 2 Corinthians 5 and 17. All right? It said, therefore, if any man be in Mashiach, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. Right? So now that we wake up to the truth, to the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, our whole demeanor, everything about us changed. Okay? We stop doing this, we stop doing that, we stop hanging out. Okay, we stop eating certain foods. Okay, we dress even better and all. Okay, we stop going to the barber, getting lined up, balling our heads. Okay, those of us who have tattoo, we stop. We hate that we get tattoo and all this other stuff. But here it is, the two-third, when you mention this to them, that the things that you stop doing, okay, because they still doing it, they say you crazy. They say, boy, what God you worshiping? Even though you showed them from the scriptures, they still don't believe. All right? The scriptures say, all things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. So you're a new creature now. You're born again. All right? You put away the old childish, wicked ways. Okay? Now you a new man. Okay? Time for you to grow now. Time for you to take in milk. Okay? Time for you to gradually grow in this truth. And then when you start to grow, you start to see all kind of things that you recognize that what you was doing wrong. You see? So the scripture tell you to put off all them things what you used to do. Okay? This is Colossians 3:1. If ye then be risen with Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where Mashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. And I kill that Trinity doctrine right down. And that Old Testament Israelites. God ain't have the Son. Alright? So set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. And this is exactly what we do. This is why they'll always look at us as crazy. Growing up, alright, we will hear that the Muslim will say, when they die or whatever, they can have many wives and all that type of stuff. We used to think, us growing up in hearing that, we used to think, well, you're crazy. You know what I mean? We used to say it too. You see? But now we have the truth. Okay? We know what time it is. So we can set our hearts on things above now. Whatever in this world right now, the present world we live in, it doesn't matter. You see? All we want to do is get the hell up out of here. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Mashiach in the Most High. Okay? So we are dead to the world. We are not important. You see? And that's what makes it so better. Okay? We don't mix up. We don't go this way hanging out. We don't go that way hanging out. Okay? We hang out with our brothers who love the Lord, who in the same mindset, who have the same mindset, the mind's frame, speaking the same thing, having our hearts set on affection above. Okay? But for us, when Mashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. He said, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. Means to kill. Mortify means to kill. Kill those thoughts. Kill those things you used to do before. Okay? For which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience. Because you two-thirds, all right, the two-thirds, they are in that same state of mind, and they will continue to do that. They will continue to do what they do. All of these things. Okay? So therefore, the wrath of the Most High is going to come upon them. Which in which ye also walk sometime when ye live in them. All right? See, we used to live like that. We used to have those same mindset. You see, but now we don't. Okay, because we know the truth. And the truth will what? Make you free. All right? But now, ye also put off all these. So when we come to the truth, this is what we do. Put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Right? We don't mix up the doctrine. We keep it straight.
Okay.
Give me 50. Okay? You see, verse 9, let lie not one to another, seeing that ye are put off the old man with his deeds. Okay? And that's exactly what we did.
50 or 15?
50. Yes, the lock here. Okay? So yeah, man, we put that old man off with all his deeds, with all his works. We kill that. Okay? As they say in verse 5, mortify therefore your members. Okay? Verse 10 say, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Okay, after Yahushai. Okay? Where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision nor uncircumcision, barbarian, Scythian, born nor free, but Mashiach is all and in all. Alright? Put on therefore as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering. Okay, and all this you have to go through for the truth. Okay, for this word. Alright, and this is why 2/3 will always be against us. Okay, and look at us sideways. Alright, because why? We display these things amongst the Akim, the brotherhood, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. Alright? And that right there, these people, they don't know nothing about that. Okay? They don't know nothing about that. Flesh. Alright? They don't know nothing about you forbearing one another and forgiving one another. Alright? If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Mashiach forgave you, so also ye do. See, in 2/3, they can't do that. Because they always arguing with each other, always mad with each other, always warring with each other. Alright? And us, who hope to be a part of the elect, us as a brotherhood, we put off all those things. Okay? But 14 say, and above all these things, put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. And let the peace of the Most High rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body. You see that? And be ye thankful. Okay? So let the word of Mashiach dwell in you richly in all wisdom. You see that? Richly in all wisdom. Alright? Say teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and in hymns and in spiritual songs, singing with grace in your heart to the Lord. And whatsoever ye do, in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Mashiach Yahushai, giving thanks and to the Most High and to the Father by him. Okay? So, 2/3, they will always look at us sideways and always look at us crazy for the way how we live our lives. Okay? For us worshiping our power in spirit and in truth. Okay? The simple as we go into work with our beards not lined up and our face, our hairs not shaped up, they look at us as we crazy. You see? Or you gotta get groom up. Okay? Simple as you say, man, like, yeah, I don't want to smell that flecking dog food today. You know? Speaking about that pork chop and that crab and rice and all that. Nothing more than flecking get you mad when you come first thing in the morning, they want me to flecking crab and rice. You know, man? All that stuff, boy, get you angry, boy. You know? You don't want to smell that. You know, man? And when you tell them that That's an abomination. They look at you, what you talking about? What you had any gut? You saying? But boy, I tell you. But anyhow, that's on them. When the missiles drop, okay, they can get each of them can catch one of them out. Because it's many of them to come. Okay, as many of those missiles as can be. John said I saw what? Thousands and thousands. 200 million missiles. Okay? So plenty of them gonna drop and tire them out. Alright? So with that, hey, Lord will this lesson is edifying, like to give all praises to Yahweh. Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Akim. I'll just push the truth in love and sincerity and charity with all humility. Shalom and the Bible Qam Yasharahla.